Alright, so we put it in now. You have to be careful where you are positioning it. Okay? Because at the same time you don't want it to spill over and you want it a bit in the center, right? So you don't put it in the center there because you already have the one row. So you try to average where the first row will take place. So when you're rolling it will be in the center, right? Oh. So we line up the cucumber, right? We have the string beans here, which are cooked as well, right? You want to try one of the, right? Would you like a carrot as well? Carrot. Crunchy things like bananas, like carrot. Okay. That's the sesame tree plant with ingredients, so you know that one. Things like carrot, right? So we have this here. Okay, I hope this is okay. Looks like it's a lot. Looks like a lot already.
That looks like too much.
And let me know both things like, we have a spillage in our hands. Now, this is the tricky part. Maybe I should try to, you can see a little. You can see better? Now, this is the tricky part. You have to lift, pull down stuff, right? You hold it with your fingers, and you move forward. As you move forward, right? Yeah, from the top. It's pushing a little to make sure it's in the center. Now, don't push hard. It's falling out. You don't push too hard because what's going to happen, remember the rice are sticky and very soft. So if you squish, it's going to come out like mush, right? And you want to taste the rice and you want to see the elements of the rice, right? So we do this, and as we move forward, you're seeing, right? Right? So at this point, you're trying to redistribute the rice a bit, right? Because of course you're going to have some areas where you might have like a little more than in the center. So you try to redistribute a bit. Don't squeeze it too much, right? So you just distribute a little to the side. Even if it's not distributed, like how you would like it, you can still eat it. So you see, this is the whole roll here, right? You see it? This is the whole roll, right? Now it's part to cut it. Now, this is the other thing. Now, there's two ways that you can really do it, right? And I have one way and there's another way. As I said before, with the rice, it's sticky, right? And the thing is as well, if you see how some people cut like this, you try not to do that. It has to be like a nice clean cut, as well as the knife itself has to be damp, right? So you dip it in some water, right? An easier way that some people do it is like you cut the ends first, you have even one to work with after, right? So some people, if you want to make sure you get like the stick out of it, you could cut from the middle first, so you have two halves, and then you cut each half after, right? To get your stick. So let's do the ends out first, right? So we're going to do a clean cut. See? Trying not to move in and because it's a little soft with the nori. Once the nori gets exposed to air, it starts to degenerate a little. And once it gets exposed to moisture stuff like from the rice, it starts to soften, right? So you have to move a little quickly, but sushi could remain for about 3 days. Is it? Yeah, about 3 days. Right? In the fridge, right? Yeah. Yes. Don't do that with fish though. Don't leave fish out for 3 days.
You're looking, they'd be in trouble.
Right? So what we're going to do, and when you cut it, what they normally do is that they pop it up.
I want to eat them.
What's that, Susan? Now I'm cutting it a little smaller, right, so everybody can hopefully get a little taste, but normally it's a little thicker, right? I hope you should have it with you. And as we mentioned one time, we talked about the wasabi, right? We have something called you ever got like a pink ginger to eat with, or like a brown ginger when you eat a sushi. And it's called gari, right? That is ginger that has been pickled. Now the reason why you have the ginger there, you see how the wasabi adds like a pepper, the ginger is there to like clear your palate. So like say you're having like a few courses of the like different sushi or different food and things, you would eat the ginger in between to clear the taste that you just had of it, right? So that's a very useful strategy as well. For those who fast. Right? So this is the vegetarian one. Right? And let me put this here. Now the soy sauce that we also serve, it's not the soy sauce that you would normally like use too much, because soy sauce in the grocery that is sold down here generally is a lot darker. Right? It's a lot more bitter, right? I have to look across here like always and I want to make sure I'm saying anything wrong. So if you have to buy the soy sauce, you look for the Japanese like soy sauce or Japanese soy sauce on it. You have to be careful what type. Because if you want to try it and taste it and realize it's a totally different taste from it, I'll put this here, right? So this is how it looks at the end, right? See, it's in the middle, right? Let me, I think these are, these are all vegetarian here as well, right? So, Sivan is going to, so we have, I'm going to switch with this, because Sivan wants to go, he has to carry our bag before 2:30. These are the bigger ones, these are what we call the makimono rolls. You see how we used the whole sheet of nori before? If you want to make smaller ones like these, what you have to do is that you take the nori sheet, and you fold it and you cut it in half. And let me show you all that quickly. See if I have to carry this around. Everybody wants soy sauce, wasabi. With this? Anybody knows the wasabi? No? Yeah. So we have a bit of soy sauce here. The wasabi is normally placed with the soy sauce so that the flavor can mix in with it, right? Right? Everybody wants a bit of wasabi or very little bit?
Yes, sure. I don't mind how much I get. Thank you. This is good. So very good.